In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to check for updates in Visual Studio Code. Keeping your editor up to date is important because updates often include new features, performance improvements, and security fixes that can make your development experience smoother and more reliable. First, go ahead and open Visual Studio Code on your computer. You can do this the way you normally would. For example, by clicking the Visual Studio Code icon on your desktop in your taskbar or from your Applications menu. Wait a moment for the program to launch fully so that you can see the main window with your editor, sidebar, and status bar. Once Visual Studio Code is open, look toward the very top of the window for the menu bar. You'll see several options there, such as File, Edit, and others, depending on your operating system and setup. What you want to find is the Help menu. It's usually located toward the right side of that top menu bar. Click on Help to open the drop-down menu. This menu contains various options that can assist you with documentation, release notes, and troubleshooting. In this list, there is an item specifically for managing updates. In the Help drop-down, look for the option labeled Check for Updates. Go ahead and click on that. As soon as you do, Visual Studio Code will start checking to see if there's a newer version available than the one you're currently running. You may see a small notification or a progress indicator while it performs this check. If Visual Studio Code finds an update, it will usually prompt you with a message explaining that an update is available, and may offer a button to download or install it. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete that process. Depending on your system, you might be asked to restart Visual Studio Code so the update can be applied. If that happens, save any open work before you restart. If no updates are available, Visual Studio Code will let you know that you're already up to date. In that case, you don't need to do anything else and you can continue working as normal. That's all there is to it. By opening Visual Studio